My comic book collection is getting quite large, and I'm running out of space to store all my single issues.
Oh, Justin, what the fuck what did we do yesterday?
We can't say.
We can't talk about it.
Many of them I only read once and then store it in a long box. I want to go all digital, but I don't know how to tell my comic book shop that I don't need a pull list anymore. That's from Colin. Colin is describing, I think, the biggest problem with comic books. I really like comic books as like a reading experience, and I hate everything else. I hate paying $4 for 5 minutes of something and then a lifetime of guilt.
Ironically, I find that I feel the same way about going into a comic book store the same way I feel about going into a high-end, like, men's fashion store, where it always seems like it's going to be a cool, fun, like, let's find... And then it's like, oh, yeah, no, wait, all this stuff costs way too much money for me to actually buy it. Cool. And so, but I guess what confuses me about this question is, isn't that the point of comic books? Is like, having a collection of them?
No, I mean, digital comics are taken off in a big way. And
really?
I'm sure that... I mean, I think your best bet is to just ghost, and maybe they'll think that you're dead or something. Because I think you calling and saying, "Hey, I am actively contributing to the erosion of your whole thing here," they're not going to take that.
Even better. Hold on. Tell him you're going on an extended vacation, so not to do the pull list, and you will call him when you get back in town, so he can start pulling the comics for you again, and then just never call him again.
So lie real good.
Well, so that way, because if you just ghost, he's going to keep pulling them and end up with this huge, like, stack and be like, where's Colin?
I guess just call the comic book store and say, hey, this is Josh Richardson, stop pulling my comics, bye! And then hang up really fast.
Your comic book dealer is probably already a little panicked about the advent of digital comics. If you call and say, listen, I'm going all digital, you're only going to keep him up at night, provide him with more anxiety. If you don't call and leave no inclination of your indication of your whereabouts,
he's gonna think you're dead.
Can I read a Yahoo? That is a nice segue here.
I feel like we didn't help Colin at all, but yes.
I mean, we did our best. This Yahoo was sent by Drew Davenport. Also, thank you, Drew. It's by Yahoo Answers user Dr. Quantum, who asks, "I want to read Dilbert. Where should I start?"
I've never bookstore.
I've never read Dilbert, but a friend of mine. First of all, what? I've never read Dilbert, but a friend of mine usually talks about it, and I think I'll like it. But he couldn't tell me where is a good place to start. Thoughts?
You could start at the death/rebirth of Dilbert arc.
Oh, sure. After Dilbert Civil War.
Uh-huh.
I love the 11th Dilbert. I mean, you never forget your first Dilbert, but the 11th Dilbert provides a great jumping off point, I think.
I also really liked the Brightest Dilbert, Darkest Dilbert miniseries.
Yeah, that was pretty good. There was Dilbert Ultimatum. It was pretty good.
The Dilbert Amalgam, where he mixed with Garfield, that was a pretty good one. I like that one a lot.
I don't like the crossover shit.
Okay.
No. I don't like the Dilbert Avengers. There's like Amazing Dilbert. There's Ultimate Dilbert. There's Extreme Dilbert.
Dilbert 1999.
There's Tilbert. There's Dilbert Teens, and
there's Pigbert.
There's Pigbert. There's Zombie Dilbert, which is like obviously Marvel was just fucking having a field day with that one, huh?
You got to take. I think the best place. I think you go back to the beginning. I think you go straight to always postpone meetings with time-wasting morons.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can find it in the original printing. It's got a better cover. And then from there, you go to Dogbert's Clues for the Clueless. It's the third book, but in a way, it's the second.
Yeah.
And then Shave the Whales.
Motherfucker.
Still pumped from using the mouse is another good jumping off point.
And maybe do some readings. Do some readings of Scott Adams. Maybe read some of his big ideas.
Yeah, and then kind of figure out where you're at after that. Okay, so here is the game. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I am going to read either the name of a Dilbert collection.
Oh, Jesus.
Or the name of a Jimmy Buffett song.
It's always that then.
Okay. Breathe in, breathe out, move on.
That's a Jim James Buffett.
Okay. When body language goes bad.
Ooh.
Damn.
I'm going to go Dilbert.
I'm going to say James Buffett.
That is Dilbert. Correct, Travis.
Yes.
Congratulations. Positive attitude.
Oh, shit. Is Scott Adams a pen name for Jimmy Buffett?
I'm going Dilbert.
Positive attitude? I think that's actually Jim Buffett.
That is Dilbert.
Yes. Son of a bitch.
Dear Jimmy Buffett.
Dilbert.
Yeah, I think it's Dilbert.
Sorry, that's Jimmy Buffett because his name is in it.
I thought it was a Scott Adams love letter.
Oh, this is a good one. You ready?
The Dilbert Principle.
Margaritaville. Okay. Let's get the money zone.
I'm just throwing out that it's 5 o'clock somewhere works for both.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere would be an excellent Dilbert book.
So does Dogbert's Clues for the Clueless.
Mm-hmm. It was Dogbert's Clues for the...
And a pineapple smiled nearby.
You went a little Randy Newman there at the end. Chris.
I have been... Here's some truth. I've been struggling with anxiety for the past few months. And part of that is that I try to stay in a pretty positive place. And as a result, I have listened to exclusively Radio Margaritaville on Sirius XM for the past 3 months. I mean exclusively. We're talking tear off the knob. You're in Jimmy's hands now.
I guess I'm not comfortable
Jimmy,
with you.
take the wheel.
Jimmy, take the wheel of my car.
Not really comfortable with you drinking and driving, though, Justin, I have to say.
No, Jimmy Buffett is drinking for your ears.
Okay.
Here is the point that we have reached. Now, to be clear, Radio Margaritaville is not just Jimmy Buffett tunes, although wait a few minutes, one will come on. It's songs hand-selected by Jimmy Buffett.
Okay.
I hope. I mean, that's what they say. I don't know. He probably has assistants. There's probably a different Jimmy Buffett in every town, like Santa Claus. But I described to Sydney yesterday, as we drove to the mall for the entire 15-minute duration of our transit to the mall on Friday, I described an imaginary Jimmy Buffett collection that I would like to construct, a box set of all the tunes that I need for mental health. Just to let you guys in on the collection, the second disc is all different versions of Margaritaville live, just with different...
It's your beach time prescription.
It's a beach time prescription for good feelings. Here's the kicker. You ready? The first disc, guess where it kicks off with?
Margaritaville.
I know you're thinking Margaritaville. That's the second disc. No, you launch with I Will Play for Gumbo. Mm-hmm. No one sees that coming. Then straight into boat drinks after that.
I certainly would not see that coming because I don't know the fucking song. I don't know the tune.
Well, can you... So, just for the people at home, rather than our typical Money Zone music, I'm going to request that you put in the chorus of I Will Play for Gumbo.
Now, see, every time you do that, I have to go to Amazon. I have to buy the fucking
I'll PayPal you
MP3.
$1. Not that you'll need it because you'll be so into this fucking tune.
Is he gonna hear it? Is he litigious?
Here we go into the Money Zone.
Gumbo, a piece of French bread with which to wipe my